Imagine this. You're driving home after a long day at work. The light turns green, you proceed through the intersection and suddenly crash. A distracted driver slams into your vehicle. In an instant, your life changes forever. But what happens next could devastate you financially for years to come. And most Texas drivers have no idea they're at risk right now. What I'm about to share with you isn't just important. It's absolutely critical information that insurance companies don't want you to know. The minimum coverage requirements in Texas leave millions of drivers dangerously exposed to financial ruin. By the end of this video, you'll discover exactly how to protect yourself and your family from the hidden costs that have bankrupted countless Texans. And I'll show you 3 simple steps that could potentially save you hundreds of thousands of dollars. As someone who's spent over a decade analyzing insurance claims and helping Texans recover from catastrophic accidents, I've witnessed firsthand how being underinsured can destroy lives. The strategies I'm about to share have helped thousands of drivers secure proper coverage without breaking the bank. Let's start with a shocking reality. Texas minimum liability coverage requirements are just $30,000 for injuries per person, $60,000 per accident, and $25,000 for property damage. These figures haven't meaningfully changed since 2011, despite skyrocketing medical costs and vehicle prices. Think about it. Could $30,000 cover a serious hospital stay? The average overnight hospital stay in Texas now costs over $2,500 per day, and that's before any surgeries or specialized treatments. Consider Maria's story. A 34-year-old teacher from Houston, Maria had the state minimum coverage when she was involved in a collision that injured a family of 4. While none of the injuries were life-threatening, the combined medical bills exceeded $95,000. With only $60,000 in coverage, Maria was personally sued for the remaining $35,000 plus legal fees. Her wages were garnished, her credit was destroyed, and she nearly lost her home, all because she was trying to save $15 per month on her premium. But medical costs are just the beginning. The average new vehicle in Texas now costs over $47,000. If you cause an accident involving multiple vehicles, not uncommon on our busy highways, $25,000 in property damage coverage evaporates instantly. Just ask Carlos, a plumber from San Antonio, who was responsible for a 4-car pileup. His $25,000 property damage coverage barely covered half of one luxury vehicle involved, leaving him personally responsible for over $70,000 in additional damages. What's particularly alarming is how quickly these costs compound. James, a Dallas resident with minimum coverage, caused an accident resulting in moderate injuries to 2 people and damage to their luxury SUV. The total damages? Over $120,000. His insurance covered less than half, and James had to liquidate his retirement savings to avoid bankruptcy. But what about your own protection? Here's something 70% of Texas drivers don't realize. Minimum coverage provides zero protection for your own vehicle or medical expenses in an at-fault accident. That means, if you cause an accident, you're personally responsible for your own medical bills and vehicle replacement, on top of any damages exceeding your liability limits. Even more troubling is the underinsured motorist crisis in Texas. Despite laws requiring insurance, approximately 20% of Texas drivers, that's 1 in 5, are driving without any coverage at all. If one of these drivers hits you, you could be left with catastrophic expenses and no way to recover damages unless you have uninsured motorist coverage, which isn't required by law. Let me share a revealing statistic. According to a study by the Insurance Research Council, the average underinsured motorist claim in Texas exceeds $50,000. Yet only 34% of Texas drivers carry adequate, uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage. So what's the solution? First, understand that proper coverage isn't nearly as expensive as most people think. Increasing your liability limits from the minimum to $100, $300, $100, $100,000 per person, $300,000 per accident, $100,000 in property damage, typically costs just $20 or $40 more per month, a small price to pay for protection against financial catastrophe. Second, never drive without comprehensive and collision coverage unless your vehicle is worth less than $3,000. And third, always include uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage matching your liability limits. This protects you when others fail to carry adequate insurance. Consider this. The difference between minimum coverage and proper protection is often less than $1 a day, yet it can mean the difference between financial security and bankruptcy. Let me be clear about something. This isn't just about following the law. It's about recognizing that the legal minimum isn't designed to protect you. It's designed to provide the bare minimum protection to others. True financial security requires going beyond these inadequate minimums. The bottom line is this: the real cost of being underinsured isn't measured in the monthly premiums you save. It's measured in the devastating financial impact of being unprepared when accidents happen. By understanding the true risks and securing proper coverage, you can drive with confidence knowing that a single accident won't destroy everything you've worked for. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more straight talk about financial protection. Share this video with anyone you care about who drives in Texas. You might just save them from financial disaster. Drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway or any questions you have about auto insurance coverage. Want to learn more? Check out our videos on how to cut your insurance costs without cutting coverage, understanding personal injury protection in Texas, or the hidden benefit in your insurance policy you're not using. Until next time, drive safely and stay protected.